What's up? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Wiley Show. I am your amazing host, live from the air mattress. And, I'm just laying down, minding my own business, not bothering nobody. I'm up here watching Netflix series Flint Town. I'm watching that. It's a good Netflix series about what's going on in Flint, Michigan. Literally just watching, chilling, vibing, sleeping, resting, got off work, had a great day at work. And my phone died. I was tired today. My leg was acting up today, so I wasn't in the best spirit today. So I'm like, okay, let me go ahead on, take me a hot shower and go to bed. So I, blow out my air mattress, my air mattress, and I go to sleep. And I plug my phone back up, to charge it up. I'm getting flooded with all of these DMs like, oh my gosh, Mr. Wiggins played your show on Station Head. Oh my God, he played your show. He played your show. He played your show. So I called Tasha K because I thought I had to, get her content ID information. Because I thought it was on YouTube. So of course I called Tasha K and she give me her content ID people. So it was on, Station Head. So I go over to Station Head. I'm joking. I did not call Tasha K. I did not call Tasha K. God, it's just a joke. It's just a joke. But anywho, I get over there to Station Head and I listen to the show, right? I always love to listen to people's show, beginning, middle, end. Give them a click and a view. You know what I'm saying? It's number two on the show. Mob Radio is number one. His show is number two because I think he said his computer is in surgery. His computer probably got the Rona, is in isolation. Who knows? They're definitely getting his computer together. So he was on the show, and of course he needs some content, and of course he used Wiley Show as content. And he said, "Oh, I'm gonna play this cockeyed guy show because it was this woman that called in. I believe that was Wendy Williams that called in. But anywho, she called in. He played the segment of her addressing him on my show, and then he started talking about my mother. I don't take these things personal. Because I'm gonna do a whole comedy special about my mom that it's gonna be taped. We'll probably have to shop it to like HBO or Netflix. I'm gonna do a whole comedy special on my mother, and she gonna get a piece of the pie. Anywho, but he did bring that up. So the woman was literally dogging Ahmad Wiggins out, saying that Ahmad Wiggins is trash and that his mom is trash for twerking. And I wasn't even roasting the situation because I didn't even see his mom twerking, but he did verify that his mom was twerking. And so it was cool. I think it's cool that his mom was twerking. There's nothing wrong with a mother twerking, right? She's not, oh, she's beautiful. She don't even look like she looks good. Like I smash. I'm just being 100%. Like if I had a chance, you know what I'm saying. I try to hit that, and just if if I was down there, I try to take out Netflix and chill, type of vibes. Just being honest. But he so when he played, my content, and what amazes me when he say, I don't watch that dusty platform, but yet you played it word for word. They're like, we watch each other. We watch each other. And I just want you all to understand that he just proved my point that I'm not obsessed, that this is a mutual beef, right? This is a mutual conversation. This is a mutual beef. And I don't understand that he's mad and pressed that I am doing a show and I'm content with it. My show, we do commentary. It is what it is. Now, I think a lot of people on my show, when it comes to, we are friend enemy, like we have a mutual respect. And I want people to understand, I do not hate Mr. Wiggins, right? Believe he's an amazing talent. What gets me is his ego, and he can't give me my credit where credit is due. And what gets me, we are growing. And I believe we would have been at 50,000 subscribers if I was not in the beef sector. And if I would have focused on celebrity gossip, that's my fault. But, you know, we're at 10,000. We just got gained about 300 subscribers this month alone. So we're reaching a lot of people, right? But what gets me with him, he's trying to act as though that I am obsessed. No, I'm not. You can no longer say that when you have a friend that is doing a whole series about me. You cannot, okay, I'll be there tomorrow. You cannot say that I'm obsessed and you literally having a friend to do a whole series about Wiley, right? And you endorse that. So if I was obsessed, I could have easily done a series on both of you brothers, right? But I'm not that dirty. I'm not that loose in the booty to go that low. When they go low, I go high and still crack some jokes, right? When they go low, I go high, still crack some jokes. I keep the same energy. I did not say, hey, let's do a whole 18-part series and try to label somebody as being something that they're not, right? But yet, Armon Wiggins, see, this is the thing, though. Your argument is very not strong enough because you say Kaya call people this, call people that, but yet you endorse a man that is currently lying on me, labeling me these vicious, degrading labels, and you endorse it. So you can't say Kaya is saying these things when you endorsing some things like that, right? When you know it's not true. So for you to say those things on your platform and to endorse that, you can't come at Kaya because you do it. And you don't know the damage that have been done. I'm like, you did not denounce your friend for calling me HIV positive, and I am on PrEP. Last time I checked, you can't get on PrEP unless you're negative, right? You said that. I actually go to the same company, About in Prosperity, Kurt Myers, that booked you to come to Dallas multiple times. He gave you your first booking, paid your own nasty coin, and yet you are endorsing this behavior. So how can you talk about Kaya when you talk about me and you go have your friend on a daily basis? On a daily basis, right? We're literally going to court because of the things that he said. You too. I don't care if you tried and I had your man open up the door. It doesn't matter. Once we get this information, he's going to get served too. You can hide all day long, but you will get served, right? You hiding from the processor. That's cool. That's dandy, right? Because all of these vicious lies that you're definitely doing, but you're upset at Wiley, right? I'm just like Tasha K. I have the resources, and I'm just going to do with my mental suit. I'm just doing it just to be petty. I know none of you queens got the money. I just want to go just to put it on the record. Just to put it on the record of the vicious stuff you do. Both of y'all going to be up in there, right? So y'all can hide all day long because y'all sat and lied. Both of y'all sat there and lied. We look at your financial records, both of y'all are a struggle. You ain't owning none of the property, you're renting the property. So for y'all to sit there and viciously lie on me, then when I clap back, it's a problem. Now the caller said what she said, but it's no different when that caller, when you had Trey to say some vicious things about Tasha K. What that caller said on the Wiley Show was very mild compared of the callers you allowed to come in to trash Tasha and her family. You allowed these things. I don't want to see your downfall. You are the one that's getting caught up, getting flagged, and getting your content taken down because you don't want to follow the guidelines. You almost at 100K, but yet you don't know these guidelines because you're listening to these other content creators, right? And you're the one that's getting caught up. You can't blame no Tasha. You can't blame no Wiley. Look at the man at the gaming chair in the mirror. Look at that man. You're the one that made that decision. You're the one that was so thirsty to say, oh my gosh, Kaya did this. Just like your friend was so thirsty to say, oh my God, he served me with a cease and desist. So that'll let me know that you, child, it just really gets me with both of you all. It really, really gets me. And the thing about it is with you, you get so mad and upset because Wiley stayed consistently on your neck. Everything that you tried to do flopped and just blew up in your face. It ain't working at all. You literally tried to get Vicky Gotti on your show. His equipment wasn't working. That didn't go through. Then you mad because the boy panel, they turn against you. That's your base. Your base gets under your skin. They don't get under my skin here. Even when they say, Wiley, don't talk about them, I do it anyhow because I do what I got to do because this is the Wiley Show. Last time I checked. All right? But you allowing your fans to get under your skin. Then you were on your station head show with your number 2 and my radio. Shout out to my radio. She's number 1. That the little backstory. That's the one he said. That's the Laverne intern. He threw shade at her. That's the one that he allegedly went to Houston, wanted to fight her. That black woman. This man wanted to fight that black woman. Because that's when he was going to eat some lunch with a white woman, a wealthy white woman. They was there. They were so obsessed. All these quote unquote black bloggers that's for the culture. And when nothing going on, it was another black sister that was there. She's so spiritual, but you didn't see no demons up there having you eating all that top of the line food there. But no, you were so happy to be in Master's house. You were so happy to be in Master, just taking a picture, so happy. But now you want to be so spiritual because it's demons and there's a lot of evil stuff going on. But where was that energy when you was over there in Master's house eating chicken? Where was that energy when you and Armon Wiggins was in Master's house? Y'all was so happy. I said, been invited to go to Master's house and eat me some good old chicken. Y'all should just don't understand that J-Todd invited me and my dad, me and my boyfriend, I went on to it. Now, the friend that did the series, he didn't get invited, right? He didn't get invited because the boyfriend, the light-skinned boyfriend, got invited to go to Master's house, right? So, I'm just saying, I ain't gonna say no names, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. They were so happy. I ain't gonna say nobody's name in that instant because I'm fired up on this air mattress. But a lot of people is mad and pressed at Wiley. All I'm doing is doing content. Then he said about the woman, that this woman want to suck his booty hole. He said that this woman want to do acts to him. And everybody that's over at the Wiley Show is mad because they was kicked out of the kingdom. Everybody that is over at the Wiley Show, according to Mr. Wiggins, is mad pressed, bitter women that were kicked out of the kingdom. Right? That's what he believes. Now he's upset. He's not blocked because I don't block him. Because I don't hate that brother. I think that he have an amazing talent. I do. I believe he's a very talented brother, but he have issues that he cannot handle criticism, right? He can sit and criticize everybody and name mama, include mine, but you can't press me because I talk about my mom. We're going to do a whole comedy show about my mama and she will get paid. She don't complain because as long as the check's coming in, she's good. And I said, mama, it's going to get a little rough for you, but it's okay. As long as you getting a check and I can retire me, so what? Let me talk about all your problems. We put this on this comedy stage, right? But, she don't complain about that. I did it for a reason. It's an amazing story, and we going to get a coin. I actually want to be on Iyanla Fix My Life, but the pandemic, happened. I want to be on there because half of the story ain't been told. Anyhow, and what gets me about Mr. Wiggins, he's upset and mad because I have a good time with my subscribers. I literally have a good time. I'm on my air mattress. I'm relatable. I don't sit on this throne. I'm just a very relatable person. I'm going to be in these rooms too. I'm more so like I want to be controlled, independent, even if I don't have everything like everybody else. I really want ownership. I really want the type of spirit. I want the Kaya approach, but I'm a little bit more business minded and negotiation. I know how to compromise in a sense, but I still want to have that control where I own my content, where I have complete control on my air matches, right? I'm literally on my air mattress with no pillowcases on my pillow, and I'm content sleeping very well, right? If I want to get me a bed, I can get me a bed. But I decided to remove my bed because I wanted more space in my studio. Because I have a very limited space until, my credit get up, then we'll be able to own a house, not rent one. We'll be able to own a house, not rent one. Let me say that again. We're going to be able to own a house, not rent one. Okay? And then at the time, I'll be giving me some breasts and makeup, and I'll be able to be in my basement and get celebrities to come in my basement. Right. But I probably won't get some because half of them celebrities ain't got no talent. I want to get some real talented folks to come in my basement. Right. And then I have my mama upstairs making me some greens and some chicken and some macaroni and cheese. I get my mama to come and make it. That's one thing she can do. She can cook. And then I have a whole bar area. So just in case you want to have a drink, and then I'm going to have some items, some stuff that she want to burn. She'll have a little burning room. The first ever in the house, just a room special. Just in case you want to burn up some stuff and tear up some stuff, she could do it right there in that area. She could bring her husband, boyfriend that she's sleeping with. They could definitely come on too, right? So I have my mom, cooking and stuff like that in my house. And then I could be in my basement with my Bible, talking about scriptures, when my hair and makeup. I'm just talking. Don't get mad at me because I'm doing some content. I could be down in my basement. I get daughter. I can tell my daughter to hit the link, right? Get me an editor to do my cartoons and stuff. And then Monday we'll do a show, and Tuesday we could do a show, and Wednesday we could do, have my editor, and all that, do that. Have my little smoke out session for anybody that want to smoke some weed, my daughter, my daughter. My little daughter. You know my daughter out there. Invite her to come to, the Wiley Castle. Anyhow, I was about you tonight. I told them I see you big and broadcast. I was on the line when you said, I have dreams and aspirations. I have dreams and I have goals, right? But people get mad at me. And it's good business to talk about Mr. Wiggins because he talks about Wiley. This is mutual. Now, it would be quite crazy if I would talk about Mr. Wiggins and he never mentions me. He never talks about me. But since this is mutual, people going to flood over here and see what do Wiley got to say. Because you can no longer say, we obsessed with each other. You can no longer say that Wiley is obsessed. You got a whole friend that you endorsed with whack equipment that did a whole series, right? Did a whole series. They literally, I'm telling the people in the beef sector, don't dox them. Stand down. Because the people in the beef, the reason why he ain't really getting dragged in the beef sector like that is because I got on the phone with my Metro PCS and told these people, don't do him like that. Because it's going to come up on me. Leave him alone. Don't do it, because I know how y'all do in the beef sector. Stand down. I told all of them to stand down, and they complied with the order. Now, if you keep trying to press the gas on them, you know how the beef sector does. The reason why you don't see that person getting dragged to beef sector is because I begged and plead. Please don't drag him, because he ain't gonna be able to handle it. He ain't gonna be able to handle it. Because he don't know what sector the beef sector is. He really don't know. So I said, stand down, don't do it, because it's gonna come back on me. Leave Mr. Wiggins alone, leave his friend. Just let him just get they click and they do. Let him just drag me. Wiley, I'm tired of this. Wait, let's do it. Don't do it. Stand down. So I'm a good person. I didn't have to sit on my Metro PCS and have to call them and tell them to stand down. I'm gonna stop being so nice, because y'all still want to do a series. I'm like, what's going on? Ain't nobody doing no reviews. Ain't nobody really talking about it, because they know it's a bunch of bull crap. No, your name ain't going in the title. The main person I'm focused on is Mr. Wiggins. He got the click of the view. He's almost to 100,000. Now, till you get to 100,000, you make some moves and shakes like that, then you'll be good. You wasn't even invited to go to Master House and eat no chicken. He literally let his boyfriend go to Master House and eat the chicken to meet one of the bloggers that was there. The one that sell teacups and tea bags and stuff. She wasn't no prophetess there. She was so happy to sit in Master House and eat. Now, I ain't gonna say no name about her. If I trigger her, then you'll know I was talking about. Because you know them. They'll say they don't watch. But just keep on watching them. They'll say something subliminally. I'm just saying. They were so happy. And I'm gonna invite you when I move up. When I move up, unless if my boyfriend don't want to go, guess who's gonna be the replacement? You. That boyfriend, he gonna always show up, right? I can guarantee you he was right there. Baby, what you want? Do you want the chicken breast? Do you want the chicken leg? Do you want the chicken wing? So happy and pressed to be around all white in Master's house. They're so pressed. That's why you can't talk about Black Lives Matter, because you don't want to upset Master. We going to this Christmas party and they're mad because they weren't invited. I don't want to be invited to nobody to Master House, okay? Call me when it's Tyler Perry or Spike Lee. Somebody that's black. Because some of my spirit don't feel right with all that. I'm just saying. Some of my spirit don't feel right with all this. It's just some of my spirit. You go on that, you know, all that shit. Because ever since y'all left that man, you and her, both of y'all just don't know if y'all coming or going. Both of y'all just went there, don't know if you're coming or going. Y'all were so happy to be at Master House. Now, it would be a little messy. One person you did see at Master House is Daytime Tea Time. She was not there. She was there. Now, Daytime, let me move on. I didn't see no Tasha K. Now, Tasha K, she's down with the culture. She was at Master House. Because they know her friend, her husband's from Africa. They ain't got time for all that, you know, African attire and stuff like that. What, how you doing? How you doing? No, baby, we're not going to Master House. We're going to stay here with the Kibi Studios. Us Norway, my beautiful black queen will go to Master House. No. We going to focus on Kibi Studios, okay? They talking about building Kibi Studios off the ground. Merveilleux Vavu, you know, they too busy selling Merveilleux Vavu, you know, selling Pangea wash. So it ain't nothing, if they can't get no Merveilleux Vavu coin from it, they ain't going nowhere. Merveilleux Vavu. B Scales, can you please buy me some Merveilleux Vavu? I really want to just play that commercial or do a review on commercials, but it's just funny. But can somebody please fan that man that said something about the Yodi? Because that man really got me wanting to have some Yodi for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Because the way how he was talking about that Yoni, I just woo. Go ahead, Tasha K. Tasha K is a secret owner of them companies. Because ain't nowhere in the world, that ain't no regular sponsorship. She got her hand. Kibi Studios at least got about 50% ownership or 60% ownership of them companies. And I believe Storm Monroe, I think he got about 5 or 10%. Okay. All right. All right. Say these things, and I'm funny. I know it. They keep talking about that caca. I can literally get my eye fixed if I wanted to get my eye fixed. It ain't no problem. They do the little thing to get my eye fixed. But I am content with my eye because you know who you talk about. Since people don't say my name, you have to say that cockeyed blogger, right? And they definitely will understand who you talking about. Thank you for the super chat. They definitely will understand who they're mission. Are you talking about Wiley, right? If I get my eye fixed, I'm no different than these other people. No, I'd rather keep my eye the way it is, right? Period. Because that's who I am. If God wanted me with a straight eye, he would have made me with a straight eye. Right? He don't make no mistake. If God wanted me to be a woman, he would have made me a woman. I wouldn't have to get surgery to become one, right? That's the type of God that I serve. So he gave me this for a reason. Shut up. Don't you get me started to be preaching on this Friday. If he wanted me with a straight eye, he would have gave me that straight. It was a reason why he gave me this eye. Because this eye is going to places. When you see me getting dragged on the Breakfast Club, the Shade Room, they're gonna be talking about my eye. It's gonna happen. This is just the beginning. This is just a preview of the, like, I believe God gonna have some amazing thing for my 30s. I believe that's gonna be the decade of blessings on top of blessings. That eye is a moneymaker. It is. Thank y'all so very much. Don't drop too many eye emojis because you know how YouTube get with the spam with the emojis. Y'all know how it gets. So you have to love who you are. And thank you to the 228 people that are watching. It's just free publicity. I don't hate that brother. I think that he's an amazing. We never met before. I believe we meet, we would be like brothers. Like if we ever meet in person. Right. We'll be like brothers. We never met in person. Somebody thought that we would smash. We never smashed. Because I never think to him and that him in that matter. I never think to him. I never like that. We never had that type of relationship. It always been about YouTube and we gossip. Period. That's what it was about. You have to love yourself. So keep your eye on the prize. I understand these big bloggers now, mind you, some of them you'll be surprised that love me and support me behind the scenes. They said, Wiley, you, man, keep doing what you're doing. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? That's why I came up on the phone because I look like I reach more people on the phone than I do on StreamYard because people love me just putting something in my hand and just talking about it, right? That's what they love. Just like Storm Monroe. I have no issues with Storm Monroe. It was a storyline. You said Neek at night wanted to be your beard, and you said you was gonna smash Neek, and Neek wanted you. You tried to roast Neek. Neek is gorgeous. If she want to smash, please. That ain't no roast. She's good looking. Neek is the type of woman that if you ever had like a camp to deliver people to be straight, she definitely gonna have to be in charge because she, baby, you, that's power right then and there. I don't care what nobody say. Chocolate, woo. You probably had to deal with her crying on a sock or something, but you can get over that because you got to be strong with it. I'll make sure I work every night that she ain't got to never cry on no sock. Right? I'm gonna work real hard that we get a box of Kleenex and stuff. But I like her. I still like her. That ain't gonna ever change. I like her. When I hit the link, I just vibe her. I think me and her would be just real cool. Oh yeah, I think B Scales gonna be my beard. Because Neek at night said no. Neek at night said no. Let me stop talking about Neek. Because they know I like Neek. But ever since with Sockgate, I just can't stop bringing up Sockgate. I just can't stop bringing Yo, I just cannot stop bringing up Sockgate. Like that, to me, for this year, was the top moment for this celebrity gossip moment. That the Sockgate was one of it. The Sockgate was one of it was comedy, pure comedy, and I still laugh at Sockgate. Sockgate gonna always be, but I still like Neek. Neek can call me right now and we can sit and vibe on the phone for like hours, right? I like her, even though y'all gonna say Neek said no. Of course, she blocked me on Instagram. Yes, I'm kissing her butt because I do want to get unblocked. I love watching her. I have to watch her on my troll accounts and I still love her. Like, I still love her. I still go over there and watch her content. I cannot wait till she go back live in the middle of the night with her pajamas on so I can just watch her. Like she have like literally Neek out of everybody when I was heavy in the beef sector, she was the only one in the celebrity gossip sector that was up live, like that was up in the middle of the night. I was working, so I could be able to go in the break room, call it to her show, and it would just be nice. And she was the one that told me stop doing 3-4 hour live videos. And that, she was like, don't do them long videos. She gave me some good advice. I ain't had to pay for it. I ain't had to kiss up to her. It was just a mutual thing. That's why I knew that she was real, a real woman. And I thank her for that, right? And so I'm gonna always, and I like because she played hard to get. So I have that chasing spirit. Like she brings out the natural order of me. So She does. Like Neek really bring out the natural order. But let me stop because then some of my critics gonna say, now this is the problem with Ahmad because he gets mad when his critics criticize him. Me, I could care to care. I do take what y'all say. I get it, but I look at it. If it's give me some views, I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm doing what's working. But anywho, he analyzed, oh my gosh, y'all saying this about me and all this, I'm gonna have to put this show on hiatus. He questions himself so much. I know what worked. Just give me a phone, give me a mic, and let me just talk my mess, put me on that stage, and we're gonna have a good time, right? I even had people that came up on the Wiley Show, their voices was known because of Wiley. Everybody was ever voice was long. Way she does do 2 hours, and she does 2 hour lives herself. But everybody was giving that advice, but they was doing 2 hours because once you in it, you in it, right? But they used to come at me, and I cut down my lives, and now my audience was like, "We need an old nasty 3 hour live." But I'm listening to folks. But I still say you gotta stop listening to all these people. Do what works for your people. And I do what work. I ain't got to sit and wait time to do. Sometimes I do a thumbnail. But the phone, that's the essence of the show. Y'all love the phone. It's 200 some odd people watching all over the world. And they can't make it. And you don't need 100,000. Those are just bragging rights, right? Those are just bragging rights. You get a plaque. But if you want to get your own plaque, make your own plaque. Because those are bragging rights. It's good to have. But don't think that you need 100,000 for doors to open up for you. You don't need that. I've known people that got in rooms that didn't have 100,000. So don't take that. Don't let that get to your head. And some of these folks, I'm thinking they dreaming too small. Cause this person keeps talking about, I'm almost at 100,000, and I'm really gonna be a narcissist. I'm really gonna be out here saying, well, you thinking too small. Because with me, it is what it is. The people gonna come. So I'm not gonna go to my head if 1,000 people, 10,000, 100,000 people come to me. No. Now with Wiley change, yes, it will be some change once I get on a comedy stage and the big checks start coming in. But me keeping my YouTube. Absolutely, I'm going to keep my YouTube. Period. You can't tell me I can't be up on my YouTube because I'm a boss. I'm going to have my staff. Now, I probably ain't going to have to, hold it in my hand. My staff would be able, the production would be better. But I'm going to always, if I have downtime, to come on my YouTube. This is how I connect with my audience. This is why I let my base know what I'm doing. It's going to come a time I'm going to be like, hey, y'all, I'm at this comedy club. Let's have a kiki. The ticket's only $30. Come on, get your drinks. That's how I'm going to be able to communicate. Because I ain't going to be able to just depend on mainstream because they're not going to try to put... So you definitely going to have to have a way where you can connect with your audience. And I thank you all for showing me love and support. Period. Even through a series, it didn't stop me because it was a bunch of lies. Not one police officer came at my door and went to investigate. Not one. Not one. Because it was a bunch of lies. And he really thought that was going to work, and he endorsed it. Mr. Wiggins endorsed it. Why would you going to do something like that? Like, that was another dumb move. That's another dumb move. This just dumb stuff. And then once we investigate you and find out some dirt in your family members, I think you should hush. Because they probably ain't going to do no series on you, but some of them family members need a whole lot of a series. I'm just saying. But I don't waste my time doing that because I know when I'm having fun. I don't want to have to go to that dark place, right? I love being in the light. So I'm not going to go in that dark place and do that. Let you do that because it's going to backfire on you. It ain't happened to you yet because you ain't getting no bookings and stuff. You ain't getting no dates. You definitely can't come into no Dallas because I told the people. I'm going to call the governor to have it all shut down. He don't need to come back. They said, Mr. Wiley, I said, he don't need to come back. Anytime that you say somebody is positive and you endorsing it and you know it ain't you, he definitely can't come back to this city. He definitely ain't coming to no Chicago in that city. I got some connections down there wherever you go. He already lost one book in it, and I didn't even do it like that. But now, oh, baby, please. You going to have to pay. Talking about, your name is in the contract. I already got his name. I have deals with politicians. So my connections with City Hall and your little bitty contract with liquor juice all up on it. Let's see, and lemon prints all up on that contract. Let's see who gonna trump who. And I don't understand that. I really, really don't understand it. Maddie, the first person per name gonna be in the contract is Wiley. Like that's gonna do something. So you literally, one of my producers said, Wiley, I won't doubt it that he got you that contract on his vision board of saying that Wiley is my Kaya. He's not invited. I'm like, really? Oh my God. And when he said Kaya, I fell in love with Kaya more and more. I fell in love with Kaya more and more. And like I told Mr. Wiggins, I said, listen, because they said I didn't say your first name right. I'm going to just say Mr. Wiggins. I'm being respectful, you know, because when we get to the boardrooms, they're going to be like, Mr. Wiggins, so you got to call me Mr. Wiley. You know what I mean? That's how it's going to be. So with Mr. Wiggins, what I don't understand about that brother, he gets up on his platform, talk all that mess, and he keep on talking about Storm. We all knew Storm wasn't strong enough to go tit for tat with you. I knew Storm wanted. I told Storm, let me be the ghostwriter. Storm said, pay it. He's good. He's making his money, and Storm making good money. Storm making a whole lot of money, and he gonna be on KB Studios. You know, he gonna be one of the lead actors. He taking acting classes like Storm, making that money, and he got a master's degree, so he can go back to the regular corporate job and make a good coin. That's why his work ethic is so point. He makes good money. His check sometimes be bigger than the Armon Wiggins check because even with the deal he got with KB Studio. But anyhow, I knew Storm did not have the courage to. I knew Storm did not have the courage to go back and forth with Armon Wiggins. I knew that wasn't his skill set. I knew that wasn't his skill set to roast and gag. Like that. That's not one of his skill sets. But what I will tell you is, if he would have done that to me, baby, I would have been loving that. I'd have stayed up all night to study my clapback. I would have stayed up all night to study my clapback if he would have done that to me. But he knew I can't do this to Wiley because doors going to open up for that young man. I can't do that for Wiley because doors are going to open up. That's why he do that to Storm. Because he did to Wiley, doors would open up for me. That's why they don't say my name. That's why people in basements don't say my name. They know if we say this man's name, he makes a whole lot of sense. Especially when these people got down in that Bible, in that scripture, they was in that basement in that Bible. And a lot of stuff, God ain't with a lot of that stuff. He don't make them type of mistakes. They open up that Bible, and the type of God that I understand, if he want Adam to be amnesia, he would have made Adam amnesia. He made Adam and Eve. He didn't make no mistake. The God that I serve, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, if he brought me down there for that debate, she would have made sure I'm already blocked from that stream, y'all, because I wanted to hit the link. Meshach, Shadrach, and the Billy Goat, the man, the type of God that told Moses, go and tell Pharaoh to let my people go. The type of God that parted the Red Sea, and he just made a mistake about, he meant to put you as an F instead of an M. Instead of, not the type of God that I serve. I'm just saying. Do you want to go scripture for scripture? But they want to have me down there, and it would have got about 10 to 15,000 views would have been down there in that live. But I ain't going to say no name, because some people, see, this is what you do. Don't say these people name, because when they clap back, you know they talk about you. You know, you can say that. I don't want them to be saying, he's obsessed. No, I'm not obsessed. I just watch, like the Bible say, watch and pray. I said, what's she doing down there reading that Bible like that? Do she need me to hit that link so I give her old nasty rebuke? And her own mama don't even believe what she talking about. Oh, mama, she stayed upstairs pretending like she was cooking. She didn't even believe that stuff that woman was up there spewing. She don't believe that. She don't believe what this was like. Really? Anywho, I'm gonna just leave it alone. I didn't even hear her down there just doing all that type of stuff. But she was reading Kaya, and I'm like, just go ahead and roast her. Both of y'all got, it's mutual. You can't say that Kaya is obsessed with you because both of y'all got a mutual tit for tat. It ain't no different than Amaya and Wiley. No different than Mr. Wiggins and Mr. Wiley. It's no difference. It is no difference, right? No difference. And these people get on their platform. I don't understand. You say you don't watch me. I'm so unbothered. Listen. Mr. Wiggins, stop it, sir. I'm praying for your computer. Your computer's on my sick and shut-in list. Because you know you can't hold that phone in your hand and go get a click of the view like Wiley. You need to have the editing. You need to have the production. You can't sit down on your bed and hold this phone tit for tat. I challenge. You can't do it. You can't. So, Mr. Wiggins, they said Mr. Wiggles. You can't. You need your lights, camera, man. If the computer work, I can still get this phone because baby, I'm a pro at putting this phone up here, right? I'm a pro at putting this phone up here and having a good time. Because your computer on the sick and shut-in list, and then you got to use my name for a click of the view. Lord, y'all pray for that computer. You got all that money, pray for that computer. It's on the sick and shut-in list. Yeah, it's all that enema juice and liquor. You probably waste liquor and stuff all up on there. Boo-boo and all that. You know, all them sites, OnlyFans, you know, Rico Puett videos probably all up on there. Don't tell it what's up on that computer. Got all that stuff. You ban all them subscribers from all overseas and get all the viruses and all that stuff. And all these people, they be creeping up in them subscriber base and their views don't match up with the subscribers. I'm just saying. Oh, you mad, Wiley, because he got almost 100,000 and you only got 10,000. You mad and you pressed. I'm not mad. I'm not pressed. I'm just a blogger. I keep the same energy. I was roasting him when he was at 10,000. I was roasting when he was at 15. I'm growing. I'm just trying to, I keep the same energy. We've been going back and forth before he had a YouTube. I'm just saying. I am a fan. I did say I am a fan of the Mr. Wiggins. I'm a fan. And I got up. I listened to his show on station. He's number 2. Millie from my radio, she's number 1. Congratulations to Millie. How you doing? Drop a bomb for Millie. She's number 1. You know, they said I wouldn't make it. You know, they talked about it. They said she Laverne the intern. They said that she won't come on camera. But I'm glad to say Millie is on her way. And she's number 1. You know, they bad press. I watch them. You think I'm not going to be watching people that talk about me? I watch anybody. I don't care if you get 3 views, I'll be over there watching. I'll be watching people. I get excited when my name is in the title. I'm like, oh, they talking about me. I'm just talking about my mess on my own nasty piece of phone here. Sorry, I get it late because somebody told me about October. Listen, for all the people that came late, catch the beginning of the show. Because when y'all come to my comedy show, for all you late bloomers, once you pay your money, you cannot come up in there. Can you tell me what the first set? You just got to catch it when it go to DVD or to Netflix. You got to catch it when you come to DVD or Netflix. Because these people, they be wanting to get you a whole review. Now, if you send me on this piece of cash app, I give you a whole review. But he sits on his platform. He say that Wiley had bipolar. I do have bipolar. I'm glad that he admit that. Because I called him when I was in a mental hospital one time. I did. I called him. He called me back, and then he was telling me that when he was going through his mind, we had a sweet. He do have a sweet side when he's not on camera, Because I did call him when I was in the hospital, and he called me back, and we did talk when I was in the mental institution. So he really know I'm about that life, and I do pull up. Only time I didn't pull up like that, I'm busy. I'm booked and busy, right? As everybody head over, everybody head over to station. And I just do a show once a week. I just do a show once a week. I don't change. I keep the same energy once a week. People cussing me out because I ain't on their shows helping them out no more. You cuss me out all day. I don't work for free. I'm tired of being an unpaid prostitute. If I'm going to be a prostitute on your platform, pay me, right? I'm tired of being a free streetwalker. If you want me on your platform, pay me, right? I don't want to be on there for free. I've been doing stuff for free all the time. I just paid my car off. Thank you all for your love. Let me see. Let me get the letter. Do I got my letter? I got the title here, and this is the first time in history that I have paid off a car. We did that with the help of my subscribers. This is the first car out of my 29 years of living that we paid off, and I thank you for that. And I have the title of the car. Ain't want to do it? I have the title, and I thank you all for that. You all have thank you for that. I was so excited, so I didn't even want to open it up because they brought the title. I was like, oh my god, I don't even want to open it up, but I do have the title, and I thank you all for that support for that support. Now, if y'all sit up in the chat and y'all cussing, y'all comments are getting deleted, just don't cuss. It's so simple. Some of y'all don't know how to do a show without cussing. I mean, commenting and stuff like that. I don't think I cussed not one time since I've been on 47. And I thank you all for that. So we put our resources back to that. And I thank you all for that because when you gonna do, I'm gonna do a nasty photo shoot. It's gonna happen. We got a lot of stuff. We gotta do a photo shoot. I gotta, do comedy. I got a lot of stuff that is on the list, but I had to get through paying off some stuff. I'm almost done paying these court fees off. Well, one part, not the big balance. The big balance is still the big balance, but we tackle that. But I thank you all for supporting us on our platform. But thank you, because I do remember when we got that car and the credit, I paid for the car 3 times over. But when you have a low credit, when I started, my credit was 407. Now my credit is like, I think 560 something. So we working to get it at 600. My goal is by the time I'm 31, I want to be at the 700s, 700, like 750. I think that's the goal. I want to be 750. That's the goal, to be 750 and up. I wanted that 750 mark. Because once you get over that 750 threshold, baby, you good to go. And so you definitely need good credit. So that's definitely what we've been at, working on our credit, increasing our portfolio. Now we are trying to get some bonds, and we're doing that. So we're gonna do a show on. I'm probably gonna do it on Armon Brown's YouTube for about not real estate. One day that too, but about finance, credit, stocks and CDs and et cetera, et cetera. I think B Skills gonna be on there, so we will let you all know when we schedule that show to do that. I think that's gonna be a great, positive, very educational show because yeah, so it's very educational. I have stocks. I have like Robinhood. I have stocks in Acorn, Stash, and yeah, all 3 platforms, right? So Let me see. I know you have briefly discussed mental illness in your past shows. Have you ever done a special shows of mental illness? I have, and I can always do some more because it's a lot of people that it's a lot of people that are going through mentally because of this pandemic and because of a lot. So a lot of people are suffering in their mind because a lot of people, some are not used to being by themselves. They don't like to be by themselves. They need people around them to validate them. But you literally have to have time for yourself. Go out for a walk, watch good movies, and stop. I'm gonna say this again. Stop watching the news. Start watching entertainment shows. If you keep watching the news, it will mess you up in your mind. It's designed to suck you in and put the watch to be aware, but don't watch it so much where it's getting your mind right. Watch. The only thing that I do miss about having a bed is that I can really entertain my company. Right? Because then I got to go to people's houses and stuff. Because like somebody want me to go over their house right now, but that ain't gonna happen. She can wait till tomorrow. Because I ain't going to nobody's house. Once I'm up in here, I'm up in here having it it in. So you want to be very very careful when it comes to watching all the news. So that's what we do talk about mental illness, and we're gonna continue to talk about it. Now somebody. Somebody wanted me to talk about. Somebody wanted me to talk. Nicki Minaj, and they said, Wiley, can you talk about if she pregnant, if she had the baby, ain't her husband on the list, and if her husband is on the list, can he be around the child since he on that list? I'm like, why do y'all want me to talk about these things? Why? Why do y'all want me to talk about it? I heard I have to do my research. That's a very valid question. Uh, oh my God, they told me. But I don't think that he can take the child like to schools. I don't think he could be around schools or like school grounds. So, but why y'all want me to talk about it? Why? You said like your catfish Jack updates are going to be on the air. No, my catfish, them days are over with. I don't have to catfish anymore. I'm a superstar now. I can give him a burger or something after I get through them. No, I don't have to catfish anymore on Jack. Nope. All right, I did check my cash up. Thank you so much, Nikki, for that. That is there. Like people like repeat my past, even though y'all gonna hear more of this because I'm gonna do a comedy special about all that. That it is what it is. Some of these rappers around their kids, she can get supervised for his own child. Each person on the list have different parameters that they have to uphold. Yes, and I know that. So it all depends upon the state of California. So, but I don't have to do it. I've done that in my past. And I don't run for it. I do shows about it. I do a whole bunch. Some of the people that I have catfish that you all seen on my show. That y'all have seen on my show. A lot. That I have catfish. They were on my show. So, I mean, when people be talking, that really, it gets me. It really, really gets me when people when they say that it doesn't make me shake or anything. So they said no disrespect. Kaya has passed T.S. Madison in subscribers. I'm gonna have to fact check that and see. Any producers can fact check that. I did not know that. I did not know that she had to do it, but I can believe we already know about Wiley's bad. There are reasons over the try. Right. It is just, I'm gonna make a cute court around it. But no, R. Kelly is not on the list. He's not on that list. He's been charged, but he's not on the list. Right? Y'all, he's not on the list. I don't know if Kaya surpassed T.S. Madison in the subscribers. But if she did, we could definitely make a video about that. And then Amali gets threatened to like flag Kaya because he was like, Kaya be saying a lot of things about gay people. And he said he's gonna send his his B&B squad after her. He did say that in Station Head. He said it on his show on Station Head. So he did say that. Oh wow, Kaya have 155,000 TS 151,000. Wow, Kaya, I knew it. I knew it. Wow, wow. That's what he said. They don't listen to the video while you. I'm definitely gonna have to do a video about that in the morning. Wow, go Kaya. Oh, I don't understand. Lemon. He said that on his station show. See, when people get mad, they know an end, right? Like they stand when you live your truth. They ain't saying Wiley ain't already. So absolutely, I live my truth. I would love to do a collab with Kaya. I would love to. Kaya, I would love to. I would love to. Because I don't care what she said about the LGBT community. Because some people else can say a whole lot of things about me. So go ahead, Kaya. Drag them. Say what you want to say. Because these people talk about us and basements, leaky basements and stuff. They talk about, so say what you got to say, man. I ain't speaking against it. Go right ahead. It's entertainment. It's make people laugh. It's no different when these gay men call women bees. So say what you got to say. I'm going to drive one for all the things that, say what you got to say. These black men call women bees every day. And my biggest will calling people dirty bees. He called one of the listeners that called into my show, called her OB. So they call women fish. So I mean, come on. Come on now. Like, come on. It is what it is. So but she's been saying those things about Nick, and she's still right, because she been saying those things, and that's why Kaya gonna always ride, because Kaya is entertaining. Period. She's an entertaining blogger, and I thank her for being entertaining. Thank her for waking up these streets, feeding these streets. She's very entertaining, and she gets a lot of coverage. Kaya gets more coverage from these blogs than Tasha K and T.S. Madison combined. They talk more about Kaya than they talk about Maddie and Tasha K. All right? Period. Now, do Maddie get that bag? Absolutely. We're talking about YouTube numbers. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about anything else. I'm not talking about her bag. I'm talking about Kaya is more entertaining than Maddie. And just my humble opinion. Kaya is more entertaining than Maddie when it comes to content. That's what I'm saying. I thank you all so much for tuning into the Wiley Show. My hour is up. They said she had 75 subscribers on her website Monday night. I could just imagine. And them paid subscribers. That's $20. I think she charged $20. I think it's different amounts because she got different tiers. That's good money for Kaya. I believe Kaya jealous. She always dragging female. I don't think she's jealous. She been doing this for years, talking about people. She been doing this for years. So if they don't like it, they don't like it's $25. So y'all do the math. That's a lot of money. Let's do that math. That's a lot of money. I got my crack phone, y'all. That's a lot of money. That's $187,500. Wow, that is a lot of money. You can't get mad at her. I don't know. She's not a jealous person. She just keeps energy. Scorpios, we that way. It could be taken as jealous, but we that way. We talk about everybody. If you got a person that talk about their own family like me, I keep the same energy. If you research, I keep the same energy. And they keep saying Kaya's broke because what they want Kaya to do, they want her to be in this nice, extravagant mansion. No, you keep most of your money. If people think that you broke, let us just say you broke. But Kaya isn't. She's far from broke. She's far from broke. She's far from broke. There's nothing wrong. See, y'all used to people with all this top of the line equipment. That don't thing a thing. Kaya get up on her live and she entertained the people. You don't when you got a gift, you don't need all that extra equipment. Now it's good to have when you get upgraded, but don't think you need it. Don't think that it's a need. What you need is internet connection, a phone, a webcam, and some lights. Go ahead and get your click in the view. And I learned that from VS from TSCC. I learned that from her. She was like, you don't need all the extra stuff. Get your phone, get your click, get your view. That's when I've learned that from her. So you don't need that. Get your click with your phone. You don't need all that extra stuff because when it goes down, then it showed that you can't go on an audience on your phone. You know, it takes some. Even when you go on station, you really have to entertain people because you don't have the extra stuff. Right? You can buy everything, but if your earn talents, it's all a waste of money, and that's for every job. Period. Or a woman this assist isn't needed. She says she brought house for the cash, renovate the house. She is far from broke. Absolutely, she's far from broke. I think people just saying it because it's an easy read because she's in front of the bookshelf. But baby, I don't care if she's in front of a bookshelf or in front of a chicken box. She is entertaining. That's what that's about. Nobody is saying any of these ladies are broke. Can we celebrate both of them for just winning? They have both gone separate ways. They're doing well. They are. They both are doing well. They both are doing well. And I thank you all so very much. Gotta go because I'm going to finish watching Flint Town because I'm watching the thing about Flint. Very entertaining. Very entertaining. So I'm going to go and finish watching that. Let me know if my name being mentioned out here in these YouTube streets. This is good. This is fun. And shout out to me. My connection was working. We was on the Wi-Fi today. So I think it's good we'll be on that old nasty piece of Wi-Fi. See y'all tomorrow. Who cares? See y'all tomorrow. And maybe I can get up early enough to do an old nasty morning show. But it's Saturday, so a lot of y'all gonna be sleeping y'all beds. Uh, Thank you all so much. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Let me go. Let me go to the people. All right. I am entertained. Yes.